So fine, let's do that updation of our classes, right? So in there, yes, we will find one problem which is related to the serial version UID. Okay, and how do we fix that? Okay, so fixing that serial version UID, you'll get a serial version UID problem because your updated serial version UID is different from the one which was stored. There was an update to the class and therefore the serial version UID changes. Okay. When we are adding some more methods, right? Okay, so it's not the same class. That's what it says. Okay, so the computation of serial version UID, which is by default going to be done by the compiler, that changes. We'll see what exception it throws.
I was getting no such class.
Yeah, class not found exception. Yeah. And was it showing you the serial version UIDs?
But I was getting class not found.
Okay, let's check that, right? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the other classes. Yeah, we have the and we'll have to update all the three. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin with the account class. Let's see how do we update the account class. The idea is to get rid of the System.out.println. Okay. Okay, printf or println also, right? Both of them. So yeah. So this one is saying System.out.println. That's a method called print passbook. Let's take it on a print writer. Okay. Okay, so even for the printf, anyway, this is a commented part. I'm not updating the commented area. Okay, so that's the now this printf, this print passbook method we need to overload. Okay, let's use that same signature here. That was the end of print passbook. Now we are fine. So like print writer, even for a print stream. Okay, we already have written the code for print writer. Okay, and therefore here what we will do is we'll just say, okay, let's call the same method print passbook. Okay, but from a print writer, from a print stream, I should be able to create a print writer. Okay, and I'll create it with auto flush true. Okay, fine. So we don't like to copy the whole body again and write it. Okay, and because if you have to make changes, you'll have to make changes at multiple places. Okay. Same way, yes, we'll have the print passbook method. Okay, without any parameter that should be available, and now we can use the print passbook by passing system.out as a parameter here. So if not given, use system.out. System.out is a print stream, that's a method above it. Okay, and if you give a print stream, that's the one with the print. Right. So the print passbook method can be used without parameter, with a print stream or a print writer. Okay. Yeah. So if you don't give a parameter, if you just say print passbook without saying where it should be, I'll do it on standard.out. System.out. Yeah. If you pass a parameter, then it's a print stream or a print writer. That's what you're giving. So you are passing a print stream or a print writer. So whatever you pass, the output has to go there. Print writer, because I have already created for print writer. Okay, see, this method is working for print writer, right? The method is already coded for a print writer. Okay, fine. So I don't want to repeat this code again for a print stream. Fine. Fine. Someone could have just copy pasted the entire code there, but no, that's not the idea, right? In that case, yes, if you have some changes to be done, or you'll be doing at multiple places. Okay, fine. So this is one. Let's check the other. Okay, here is the display method. Again, same problem with this also. So this has to be overloaded and we'll make it a print writer. But this is a commented area anyway. Okay, and we can overload this. And we make it print stream. Okay. And this is also same thing, and same principle. Okay, new print writer to be created using the print stream, and we'll say auto flush is true. And okay, so the old display method has to still be, and it has still got to be available. We simply call the display method using system.out. Okay, so this is the change for the, I think there are no other printing methods, right? This is all commented area. And yeah, we don't have system.out.print. Okay, any other? Okay, what you will also need here is imports. java.io.print, right? Okay, fine. We can compile the account class. Fine, just to check, yes, there's no other change needed. And if there are any errors, okay, and so this is compiling. Okay, fine. Now let's update the bank class. Okay, let's look for, oh, we don't have any such thing. System.out. Okay, we may not directly be using a System.out.print. Okay. Let's go through all the methods here. Constructors are fine, getter methods is fine, open method, get account, display method is there, right? Oh, we have this display method, but what's happening here? We are calling the, right? See, this display method is resulting in calling the display of the account. Fine. Now, if you call display like this on the account, then System.out. Okay. So what we should do? Overload this. Okay. So take a parameter which is a print line. Okay. And here we just pass it out. Okay. Fine. Overload on similar lines. Okay. I'll just copy. We can just do this print stream, right? Instead of print writer, that can be a print stream. And here, okay, call the display method, okay, using that account number and out. Okay, fine. So the old method is still got to be there in the way we had done earlier. There's no second parameter, only one parameter, that's the account number. In which case, we are saying call the display method with account number and System.out. Okay, fine. So this is change for the display method. Again, I think we would have done a print passbook method, right? We had the list accounts also, right? List accounts, a list account we have already updated. Okay. Achha. Okay. And list accounts, yeah, list accounts is done correctly. Okay. Where's the passbook? Method for passbook is there. After display, where's the print passbook? Where's the print passbook? Okay. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This is the print passbook method. Okay. So here again, similar to what was done early in the case of display. Okay. One more parameter. Print passbook on. And change this to string prints. And okay, fine. Using account number and the system out. Okay, we don't have the parameter here. Second parameter is not needed. This one is not required. Fine, I think so. change in the bank is done. List accounts was done earlier. Yeah, so it is done. So there's no method giving output, right? Let's check our imports. Last time we updated, but we didn't compile. Otherwise, there would have been an error. Okay, fine. So we have the print writer prints and imports here. Okay, we can compile and test again. Okay, so bank.java working. It's compiling, not working. Okay, let's test the bank clerk. We need to update everywhere. Okay, we have done io.star, so no problem. Okay, I think everything is within that switch case now. Switch case, first case is open. We have called, what have we done? We do all this and we are calling the display. Oh, here, comma, response writer. Okay, so this has to go to the display on this response writer, right? Because this bank clerk is supposed to give output on response writer. Okay, so same thing here. Okay, fine. So displays like this, response writer has been used. Withdraw method, response writer println insufficient. That's going to see here. If it wasn't withdrawing, one response would have gone to the client, other would have gone to the server's output. Okay. Okay, so display method, yes, that's being called. In transfer also, yes, we are displaying both of them, right? And calling display method on from and to. Okay, same thing, passbook. Give it to the response writer. Right, print passbook on response writer. Okay, on the response writer. This closes anyway. It's giving output on response writer only. Fine, we have not called a display or any such method here. List, yeah. Oh, I think, yeah, we updated here, right? For list, we had updated. Save is giving output. Help is anyway giving the output correctly. Okay, so fine, let's compile and run the code. Okay, so we compile the okay. Now, fine, what do we want to run? Bank server, I'll just compile. Anyway, it was compiled last time. No change in the bank server, but I'm just compiling it to ensure. Yeah, so bank server is there. Fine. We have already updated the bank server to be a multi-threaded. Okay. Yeah, bank server. Okay, then we pass command and argument for the bank name. Oh, First was port number. Okay, so port number, yeah, 750, something like this. And yeah, we have admin 1024 and above. Okay, and okay, bank name. We have the hdfc.bank file, and oh, we got an error. See, what's the error? Invalid class exception. And then we read further. It says local class is incompatible. Stream descriptor serial version UID is this. What I find in the stream, that is what I am finding from the file, is having serial version UID equal to so and so. Okay, let me pick it up. Okay, this is what will be useful to us. Oops. And this is what is coming from the stream. Okay. So what has happened is the serial version from the file is this, whereas the local class serial version UID is this. Because this has changed, the serial version UID has changed, because we never actually, the compiler, when it compiled, it found a new class. And this is for which class? This is happening for bank.bank. Okay, it's for bank.bank. Okay, so let's go and update the bank class and give it this serial version UID, which is there in the file. Okay, we're asking, okay, let's change this. So what we do is we'll update this file. This is bank here. Fine. We come to the bank, and the change here is within this class definition, anywhere you could put this. Okay, so we declare a private variable. So if you don't put, yes, the compiler is creating this for us. Okay, private static final long. Okay, and serial version UID equal to this. That's a long type. Put a suffix of L and a semicolon. Okay, fine. So we compile again, bank. Okay, and then we'll get error again. Anyway, we'll have to make the changes as the error comes. I'm compiling bank server. It will anyway compile the bank. Okay, now if I execute this code, okay, let's see. We still get an error, but let's see the error this time. Oh, now it is talking about the bank.account class. Because even account class we have updated, fine, we have added those methods, overloading of method was done. So now it has a different serial version UID. It's not the same class definition. Okay. Fine, there's no structural change, and therefore I would like to. So what is there in the file? From the file, what it is reading is having this serial version UID. And that's what I would like for the local class also. And the type is long. Okay, so we go to the account class, and in the account class, yeah, what do we do? Okay, along with the other static variables, let's add one more. Static final long and serial version UID equal to this L and a semicolon. And the type is long. Okay, let's compile. Okay, now it's running. And so now it's working, and now yeah, now we can try the other clients. Fine. This is the server which is running, and we can try client. Okay. So we open another command prompt, and we'll use this client. We'll use the telnet client. Oh, we would like to also, instead of using this telnet, let's write our own TCP client, general TCP client. Okay, fine. So let's talk about this general TCP client. How do we write that code for that general TCP client? Right. Or want to test it out first? Okay, we can test out anyway. So I'll use telnet locally or go to the okay. Fine, so I've gone to the other machine, and this is from Linux machine, and then I'll use the telnet and 192.168.0. I think it was 106. We didn't see the IP address locally. And I'll just try with the help of ping. I think it was, no, it's not 106, 109, 5. It might be 109, I think. And so let's come out back to this place. Yeah, what's the IP address? 109. Okay, let's yeah. Okay, 109. Oh, it's not pinging. And 750, right? That's a, oh, it's got connected. So maybe ping, there may not be a ping response coming from the Windows machine to the Linux. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's try the list. Oh, we have, do we have, oh, where's the list gone? We didn't save, we did save. No? Oh, we have, but oh, still some problem where the things are going to the server. Okay. So it's not, the list is not completely correct. List accounts, you have to check that. Oh, yes. Okay, so list is not working, right? Okay, what about other things? If I just say display, and what's the account number? 46331, right? 46333, right? 331. Oh, here the output is coming here only, right? So the problem is with the list accounts. Let's check that. Okay. And okay. Okay. So here is our, I'm terminating with using Control C, I've terminated. And let's check what's the problem with the code. Yes, when we updated the list accounts, there was a problem already. And in the bank class, we have the list accounts method. We thought we had made the proper change. Where is the list accounts? Yeah, here is list. What have we done? Values dot for each, and then we were very keen using the method reference. And so in this case, okay, we'll have to write a lambda expression. When given an account, okay, we have to call display, but we need to pass the parameter. Okay. So the start, this was coming, and we could see this, and we saw this, and we thought, oh, the list is empty, but actually the output was going still to the server. Okay. And so call the display method and call the pass the response item. That was the requirement. Okay, now we can compile again. Variable response item. Yeah. It should be out. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the response writer is in the bank clerk. Here we call it as out. That's our local variable. Not here. Okay, now it compiles. And yeah, we are running the code and use telnet from here. Okay, then let's do telnet. Let me use the list, and that's coming. Okay, anyway, the idea was that whatever was saved earlier, we are able to go back and look at it. Okay. So anyway, this is going to